let's talk about Port Orange and go into detail why this is one of the greatest cities in the state of Florida. It is located just east of Orlando, maybe an hour and 10 minutes, 45 minutes, depending on where you're from. Central Florida, East Coast Central Florida. And one of the reasons I am so excited about it is where I live. It's where I grew up. It's where my children grew up. It's right near the coast. It's 10 minutes from the beach. We have some incredible schools. So if you're looking to retire here, raise a family, that sort of thing, excellent place. Couldn't recommend it more. We have some great restaurants. We have some a great community, a great city hall. So I'm going to be doing some videos here coming up and some others that go a little more detail into it. But I'm very, very excited to be able to let you all know about it, all about Port Orange and what it has to offer. So enjoy. This is one of the first series that I'll be doing, so enjoy it. All right, so here we are headed towards the main entrance of All Children's Park. This is one of the great reasons I love living in Port Orange, especially on the east side of Port Orange. We have a wonderful park system with the city of Port Orange. Over here on the right, you can see there's some tennis courts. There's a couple of those. People are constantly using them. And then when you go forward here, we've got our baseball fields, which are really amazing. And in behind that, there's actually a little jungle gym, and further back, they got some basketball courts. Headed out of that area, we're going to drive on past the fire station on the right here, which is great. And then there's a front section of the All Children's Park, which is where there's a brand new, just redone about 3 years ago, playground area with wet pad and all that kind of stuff. And there's a walking trail. But first, let's go take a visit with Neighbors Ice Cream. This is a great family-run business, and they have some incredible homemade ice cream. So this is another reason I love this part of Port Orange. It's kind of like our little general store type of thing. Got to get yourself a scoop of the peanut butter cup. Amazing. We're going to head into the front section of the All Children's Park. Over to the left is a dog park as well. So it's separate, it's all fenced off, and people will bring their dogs and hang out and meet their neighbors. So as you can tell, Port Orange is a city of trees, so everything here is tree lined. Beautiful oak trees, we've got some palm trees. Right here is that big pad, splash pad plus playground for all the families to use. Great place. And then over to the right, there's some bathrooms, and there's a walking trail that goes back to the tennis courts that we visited earlier. comes the dog park. Great place. It's used a lot. We've got a lot of puppies in Port Orange, so this is well used and everybody appreciates it. It's a great place to hang out, meet your neighbors and your dogs to make friends. So here we are, we're gonna go down Spruce Creek Road towards what's called Bonk's Landing, all the way down to the end of Spruce Creek Road. There's several subdivisions on both sides. Some are homeowner associations, some aren't. But at the end of this road is what's called the Spruce Creek. And there are a couple of subdivisions. One is Riverwood Plantation, which is got a section in there, Palmas Bay, which is gated, which has access to Spruce Creek. And then over here on the right is called Spruce Creek Estates. And there are several homes, beautiful $1 million plus properties directly on this waterfront. Now, keep in mind, this waterfront area is protected. It's a great fishing estuary. You can catch redfish, trout, snook, tarpon, a lot of kayakers, and you can access it by motorboat. So if you have a house that's on the water, you get you a dock and go fishing. And also, this also connects to the Intercoastal, which goes to Ponce Inlet. So it's about a 20-minute run if you know the way to get into Ponce Inlet to Spearing Island, and we'll talk about that in the future. I'll be doing some Ponce Inlet videos too. But this is just a shot. There's some folks actually putting in a boat right now. So I figured I'd take a shot of that and show you that beautiful water off in the distance. Giving you a little tour. This is Central Park or Hensel Hill Road. Lots and lots of subdivisions back here. But once again, a lot of them are non-HOA, so you don't have to deal with all of that, but there are a few that are. So it depends on what you like and what your needs are. But there again, we just crossed Neighbors and we're headed down. We're going to take a little tour on a road right into the Bentwood subdivision, and just to give you a little peek, there's some beautiful estates back here on acre-plus lots, some 2-acre lots, some half-acre lots, and as you can see, we're driving through the neighborhood. Most of the houses out here built in the 90s, 2000, most concrete blocks, some frame, but once again, these are all zoned for the Spruce Creek High School District, all the great schools, so a great area to retire or raise kids. Just really nice. Bentwood subdivision. You can go further down the street and there's some beautiful estates. See if I can get a few shots of some of these homes that are quite lovely. just turned off of Central Park, past those lovely homes at Bentwood. Now we're headed towards Spruce Creek High School over on the right. This is what everybody that wants to go into like a specialty, for instance, like the IB program or the robotics program. It's a great high school. We are very fortunate to have one of the better high schools in the state of Florida right here in Port Orange, right in our backyard. Both of my kids went there, graduated. My sister did. So I went to Father Lopez High School actually, but only live 5 or 10 minutes from here. Sweetwater Elementary. This is where both my daughters went to school. Great elementary school, great faculty, great staff. Once again, very fortunate to have these great public schools in Port Orange. Coming up on the corner of Dunlawton, and straight across is what is called our city center. This is the hub for Port Orange. Old police station used to be on the right, but they outgrew that. That's now on Clyde Morris, north of here. But this is basically a tree-lined area. We have Palmer College, which is a chiropractic college, coming up here on the right. Pumps out a lot of students. Great school. So we have that going for us at Port Orange. And then also our YMCA is integrated. So we have a beautiful YMCA with a swimming pool. Ryan Lochte swam here, and we all know who Ryan Lochte is. So this is his home pool. So a little bit of fame there for us. And then it's basically a large lake in the middle, surrounded by walking trails. And then we have the public library on the left, and then City Hall. Where you go to pay your utility bills. That's where they do their city hall meetings, when they're talking politics, making decisions, that sort of thing. It's a great area for everybody to mingle. We also, it's called Port Orange Family Days, which is an event where we have amusement rides and art shows, and the local businesses can get together and set up booths. We also have an amphitheater here, right here on the left. Coming up is on the right here is the city center at City Hall, and then further down on the left is the library, and you can see all the political signs. It's one of the areas for early voting is right here. So if you have, that's where you go, is to the library up here on the left. Then there's an amphitheater which some of the churches use. Easter Sunday, I know the Catholic Church here locally uses that for Easter Sunday, which is nice. But they'll do concerts and venues, and if any of the schools have a band that's playing or something like that, it's a real good use of the area. And then up here on the left, we're going to turn, and this is going to be ending our tour for the day, but more fields. So when they do the fireworks, a lot of times, 4th of July, people will sit out here with their lawn chairs and stuff like that. Over on the right is your soccer fields, and there are some more baseball fields as well. So this is going to kick us to Herbert Street, which is sort of the north end of Port Orange, a little bit further. Once again, if you enjoyed this video, I'm going to be doing some other ones of Port Orange, because Port Orange is a very big city. I just scratched the surface, but I hope you found this useful. And hit me up if you need anything as far as real estate, have any questions, going to come to the area. I love it here. Would love to help you relocate. So hit me up if you need anything, and until next time.